Well, good morning and welcome to another plan with me in my Hobonichi A6 weekly supplemental, which is going to be this one. And the reason I say good morning, in case you're, watching this at a different time than I'm planning, it is currently 7 a.m. And yeah, just trying to get a little bit of planning done before I begin working. And I usually like to take out the little book because things are chunking up in there, so it's just kind of easier to write and have it be a little bit flatter. And so this is my spread for last week, and we're actually going to be planning for this week, which is June 27th through July 3rd. And yeah, I will be finishing up this week as well, so let's go ahead and get started. And over the weekend, I went to my grandma's house and I just either ate, helped cook, watched TV, and I worked like a teeny amount. I had brought a bunch of stuff for me to do some planning or journaling, and I didn't do any of that. So all my mild liners, like the highlighter tip, not the brush tip, they're all just kind of splayed out on my desk because I didn't want to take the time right now. I have a couple of meetings this morning and I figure I can do it there at that time and just like turn off my camera or something. But I haven't picked out a theme for this week, and I also feel like I have just some other things to ponder because for this week that just passed, I tried to do some time blocking. So yellow, it would be time for me like to be working, and then the, I don't know, like turquoise kind of color would be like my breaks to either do chores or just kind of take a break. And I decided that at some point I would be using the red if I was doing things outside of like my work time that I wasn't working. And so I like to set myself, I don't necessarily have to start it at 7 a.m. I could start at 8, but I do like to set myself early for 7 a.m. And apparently I didn't do so good this past week, but I started working at 7 a.m. the previous week. So anyway, I don't know what happened there. Also, a little bit of a side note, I did add some more stickers from the Sticky Club stickers. Like that one and that one, that shiny one. So yeah, I just added a few more stickers since I was doing some journaling and I figured I'm already here, might as well add a little bit more decoration. So anyway, what I was saying is I want to be thinking about how I want to set up my time block. I do have my Kokuyo Jibun Techo. I'm kind of using it as a work planner. As you can see, it's just very plain. But I still trying to figure out how to incorporate that, but I think I'm doing okay even if it is just plain. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I already said that. So let's see, what are we gonna do this week for color, for a color theme? I kind of am liking like the summer colors, so let's go with I'll be back. I don't know. Okay, so let's go with this blue-green color. Actually, I think this is like an original mild liner color potentially. Get my pencil board because things are a little bit easier to write with and draw with. Is orange too wild of a color to be pairing with this? Let's find out. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Let's see. Maybe not necessarily orange. Whatever, let's go with it. And I want to try to plan a little bit quickly too, so that at least I can be done by 7:30, so we'll see. By the way, that orange marker was one of my Pentel Fude Touch or brush sign pen, something like that. And I think it's just like the color orange. And then up next, I'm going to be using my Zig Clean Color Dot in black to, and then also my Uni Jet Stream to draw in the time. I think I can multitask while I do this and ask how your weekend was. So I mentioned earlier I went to my grandma's house, and yeah, it was just really chill. Oops, poked a hole through there. I don't know, that doesn't happen all that often, if ever, to be honest. Yeah, so I went to my grandma's house and it was just really chill. She lives in a small town south of here. It's actually a border town. And people often ask me like, oh, how was it going across the border? It's like, nope, she lives on the US side. I haven't actually been to Mexico in a long time. It's been actually quite a few years. Several years, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, my grandma's house. I grew up going there. I lived with my grandparents till I was like 9, I believe. Yeah. And then I would go and visit pretty much like every winter break, Thanksgiving break, summer break, spring break, like any kind of break, some weekends. Yeah, we would always go like spend extended amounts of times at my grandma's, especially summer. Summer was just so much fun. It's about 10 degrees cooler down there, and it makes summers a little bit more bearable, especially because my grandma's house doesn't have any air conditioning. So it's like we're living with fans, not ceiling fans, but like floor fans and table fans, and windows open, doors opened. So, and the house is just old, so it's kind of like difficult to get an air conditioning unit, but now there's one for upstairs and one for downstairs, because my grandma's house is really strange, and it has an upstairs and downstairs that can only be, they're not like connected. Imagine just like, it's kind of like how apartments are stacked on each other. It's kind of like that, but it's like the size of a house. So it's like two little houses stacked on top of each other. So it's a very interesting house. My grandpa actually built it back in the 70s or 80s. I'm not entirely sure, but he built it with his brothers. I don't know to what extent like my great aunts also helped, and even like some of my, I think my uncles helped, like, you know, my grandpa's kids helped as well to do like little things. I think one of my uncles got like a finger smashed once, and another, like there were a couple of accidents that occurred in building this house, but luckily nothing like too serious that resulted in some kind of like disability, you know, something like that would be completely like permanent and or like life-changing, I should say. It's 7. Why am I counting? Okay, so for this week, I believe tonight is salad night. Tomorrow is breakfast. I know Friday is scrounge. Wednesday is vegetable bake. And then it's pasta. So last night when I was driving back from my grandma's, and it's about an hour drive, I asked my husband if he could do like the meal planning and like do the note in my phone. And so I hadn't seen it because I was driving until this morning, and he had put, you know, when we decided for pasta, I didn't know that he had put pasta a la Tom. So it's kind of made me giggle. All right. So I did enjoy this like time block kind of thing, and then if a meeting got changed, which actually no meetings got changed this week, but it's not to say that things won't change this particular week, but I did like this time block system, so I think I will continue to do that again. And yeah, let's do it again. So I'm gonna use, I use orange, so I'll use this one again, and how about an orange color? This one. So it's gonna be my mild liner in blue green and apricot. Speaking of apricots, my grandma used to have a couple of apricot trees, and they were delicious. All right, so I'm going to speed up the video here so I can think about how to do the time block this week. I think what I did a disservice to myself this past week, because I thought I had it set up so that the break times were not coinciding with any like meetings, but obviously there were a couple that it did coincide with. So I think instead of just doing it, you know, straight across the same for each week, I should probably stick to something that is going to be a little bit more customized to the particular day. So, but I also see that 10 o'clock is free except on Friday. So I think I'll actually do that. So instead of giving myself a break at 9:30, I'm going to give myself a break at 10 o'clock. So stand by while I fill this out. And then I'm going to keep my afternoons the same because I don't really have any afternoon things, except again on Fridays a little bit wonky. So what time did I make myself? So 12:30 and 14:30. Okay. Yeah, so this is my spread for this week. Like I said, it did work out pretty well last week, as far as, at least in the beginning of the week. You'll see, not so much at the end. But I think this is a good way to kind of visualize how I can work throughout my day and still be able to like do some other things and, you know, be productive, so that, you know, when it does come to nighttime, it's a nice way to be able to relax and not have to worry about things, and potentially actually start doing some hobbies at night. And so going back to this week, so let's go ahead and put some stickers up. I didn't make myself a to-do list this week or last week, so I may end up doing it again. We'll see. I don't have like that much to do. Yeah, I guess we'll see here. But yeah, let's go ahead and put some stickers. I think I might have lost my train of thought, so I do apologize for that. And I will put, so Saturday night was kind of, ooh, yay, cheese. It was really nice. We got to hang out with my family. Let me get my tweezers out. So yeah, Saturday night got to hang out with my family. It was a really chill night. Let me use one of these red bottles of wine. This is, I honestly forget, I think they're Midori stickers. So there's nothing really to do in Nogales, which is the name of the town that that I went to, and I remembered I think I forget her name, but her channel is Eternal Flame. She was saying that Hobby Lobby had some yarn on sale, so I really wanted to go because that particular Hobby Lobby has really good, really like inventory that's different from the ones in Tucson in my town. Is there a baguette too? Let me think about that. So anyway, they have really good and interesting, or I guess different inventory than the Hobby Lobbies in my town. So, and they often tend to like have stuff on sale that I typically wouldn't find here. So anyway, I wanted to go, and indeed there were some yarns. Oh, that's what I was saying is Eternal Flame was saying that there were some yarns on sale. Yes, there's a baguette right here. Cool. So I wanted to potentially get some yarn, and there were, and it was killing me because then I'm like, no, be practical stuff. Like, don't spend your money on yarns. You still have yarn at home. Like, you should use those up first. Yarns will always go on sale. This, you know, I was rationalizing not buying them. So actually, I was kind of a good girl. And then my uncle actually gifted me some yarn that he's not using. So when I went to go put it away last night, I looked at my stash, and I need to like make a plan for using my supplies, my inventory for my creative endeavors. So anyway, when we got back from Hobby Lobby, we also went to Marshall's because it's right next door, and got a few things at Marshall's, like for the house. But we came back and we had mead with cheese and bread and a spicy sausage called sorpresada that I had bought, like the cheese and the bread and the sausage from a little like cafe place in Tucson. So then I took it down there, and yeah, we just kind of sat around the table chatting and having a good time. So it was really, really nice to be able to have a night like that. I just wish the weather would have been a little bit better. It didn't rain. We were really, really hoping for rain. And then I'm actually gonna make my grandma, give myself a big grandma maybe? Or a medium grandma? Let's do a medium grandma. And then for breakfast, my mom cooked chilaquiles, which is one of like my favorite foods, even like outside of breakfast time. So I helped my mom with that, and then we just sat down. I keep forgetting to show. So yeah, this is from Coffee Monsters Co., which is their family eating emojis. What time did we eat? It was like 10-ish. And the other sticker, this is also from Coffee Monsters Co. And then this sticker is from my Sticky Club subscription pack. But these three are Midori. So the one without the smiley face is from Midori. What else did we do? We went for a walk, but I don't have, yeah. And we just kind of sat around, like, just really doing nothing. Like, I did help my mom do some cooking, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, like, we had a good time just really doing nothing because we've been doing so many things. But it was nice to also be able to do nothing with my family. So, yeah, that was nice. I'm gonna use one of these. I haven't used these yet. And this is the YouTuber emojis from Coffee Monsters Co. Okay. And I've also been doing pretty good with journaling as well. I wonder, I know I have a sticker for that somewhere. So I did get a chance to do some journaling last week and go back and fill in some days. I'm gonna use these, I think it's like, yeah, Hobonichi emojis. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go with one of these. Oh, it looks like I already used them. Okay, so then let's go with this. I just like these. I'm gonna use this one. Why try to talk myself out of it, right? Okay, and then I just kind of worked on my computer. Let's see. Let's use one of these from Paper Bits Co. Last week was a pretty good week overall in terms of how I felt. So, it's just been so busy. So that, oh yeah, I talked about that a little bit earlier as far as like how the beginning of the week I did pretty good with keeping up with my schedule. Even though like I had a meeting at this time, I just pushed back my break and then I, you know, got back on track. Oh, I did do some cleaning. But then there were a couple of days where I just, like this, things just got a little bit wonky. So let's use, this is also from Paper Bits Co. Let's see. I didn't do laundry last week. We did water the plants. No, I did not water the plants. This has been working out, I gotta say. This top lately has been kind of like my to-do list, or at least the things I want to do when I'm on my breaks. Looks like I just cleaned the bathroom, floors, and water plants. They're like a mopping one. It was really, yeah, I didn't actually mop, I just swept. So let's go ahead and use this one from Coffee Monsters Co. And by sweep, really, I just kind of vacuum. Oh, it looks like I just vacuumed the master bedroom. Oh, it was so, I hadn't vacuumed in there in so long, and because of living in the desert, it just gets so dusty. So I got it nice and clean and no more like dust was coming out of there. And then I believe again on Friday, I went back in and did some vacuuming in there, and again it's just like 3 days later, it's just insane how easily dust collects. So this is a gardening emoji from Coffee Monsters Co. There we go, and she's got a blue watering can this time. So when did I do that? Water plants, varnish table. Did I actually water the plants? I think I did. So I'm hoping that with this week, I know, I'm so sorry I'm a little bit all over the place and not finishing my thought as far as like my schedule goes and sticking to it. I hope, you know, kind of customizing it to the day and not have my breaks overlap with anything would help to, you know, better stay on my schedule. Actually, I also, on Friday night, we moved around our furniture, our living room furniture, and I am obsessed with the setup because we have been working on these like console tables to go behind the couch, and just so we can like put stuff up there. But so we rearranged the furniture, and also I got a chair from Costco, like a recliner. So yeah, anyway, we moved the furniture around to try to get everything fit in, and I am obsessed. Like the living room somehow seems like more spacious and at the same time cozier, like just very homey. So anyway, when we were moving furniture around, I was also like, we do lots of cleaning because, you know, when you move furniture around that hasn't been moved in at least a year, if not more, then things get quite dirty in there. So let's see what else. It's 7:37. I'm gonna use another computer emoji. This is not emoji, but just a sticker from Paper Bits Co. And I haven't used these yet, and I was doing a little bit of work. We were watching Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, and it was kind of, I got one of my uncles hooked on the show, but I was also working. What time did we leave? That's about right. And then the previous day we were actually watching a couple of episodes of Umbrella Academy. My husband is excited for the 3rd season. I'm just like, whatever. I really enjoyed the 1st season of Umbrella Academy. I liked the 2nd season, but I'm also just kind of like, I'm a little bit like getting over it just because of how out there I guess it's getting. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it's also like, I just like my easy watching shows that are sitcoms, that are just like easy to watch, like Great British Bake Off or like home renovation shows. Those are the kinds of things. This is from Nightingale Paper Co. And just to kind of show like it was a happy weekend to be able to spend time with my family and just do nothing. That might be a little bit out of frame, sorry about that. Let's see. I did mention the weather. So it's about 10 degrees cooler in Nogales than it is here in Tucson, but it's also greener, and oftentimes like monsoon tends to hit there more so than up here. It just kind of depends on what side of town you are on, but we just enjoyed having kind of like cloudy days and a nice breeze. It was really nice. And actually this like cloud sticker that's smiling really big, this is also from Paper Bits Co. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, so I used that. Woke up at around 7:30 and I went outside, and oh my god, the weather was beautiful. And the birds were singing, and my grandma was already out there surprisingly, and just kind of like enjoying the weather and the birds. She was, I think, in a little bit of heaven, and I think she was happy too that we were there visiting with her. But yeah, it was just such a beautiful morning. And then Tom and I went and got coffee. Well, he got coffee. I got myself a chai latte. Got my mom a chai latte. She was feeling a little spunky, she said. I'm not gonna, I'll use this little tea bag. I'm not sure I'm liking this, but whatever. It's using stickers. So, in case I haven't like overstated enough how much I had a good time this weekend, but really it was just like we did nothing. So you know, trying to enjoy it while I can, and slowing down and just, you know, being at peace. We did drive, I hope it's not too big. I haven't pulled out this. This is a King Gem sticker file book. I haven't pulled out this one in quite a while. Okay. Oh, here we go. These are big, so I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, these are from Sweet Kawaii Designs. I'm gonna see if I can fit this beauty sleeve sticker. This is from my Function of Beauty, one of my Function of Beauty orders. They send stickers. And I wanna use it. Okay, I like that better. So I just did a little bit of rearranging. What else? Okay, so let me just go ahead and fill in the blanks. There's not much space to fill in the blanks. I'm having a little bit of trouble. The Dunkin' in Nogales is new. I didn't know it was there. There used to be a Dairy Queen that we used to go to a lot as kids, but recently it had like been abandoned or whatever for kind of like a few years, and I guess recently it became a Dunkin' / Baskin Robbins, which is freaking awesome. I'm glad that there's an ice cream shop back in Nogales. It was perfect weather. Work. So we left Lily with my in-laws. It was so cute. She like still kind of, I think she's still figuring out how to be a dog, but she was very excited to have us when we picked her up, that we came back for her, but it was just really cute. But anyway, on the way home we saw a double rainbow, so it was really nice. Oh, it was just like a nice little close to the weekend. I didn't go to Home Goods. What am I doing? We went to Hobby Lobby and Marshall's. I guess one of them could pass for Home Goods. I don't think I like this. It's just not user-friendly for me. And I'm sure it's just me. I'm sure a lot of people love it, but yeah, I just can't quite get the hang of how to use it. I think, let's see, should I leave it there? Should we, oh, you know what, let's add some deco, because I have plenty of that now. Okay, I'm gonna use these crabs from Sticky Club. And I'm just gonna I'm going to lay them around. So, in case I didn't, say it earlier, but I hope you all had a nice weekend too. and it wasn't, you know, too hot. Summertime can certainly be tricky with, you know, getting out and basically playing in nice weather versus getting out and it's just, you know, too hot. Oh, I should put a napping emoji there. Emoji. Okay, hold on. I'm also remembering, this is from Coffee Monsters Co. Friday, I was just like so, I don't know if I was on edge, but I think I was being kind of hormonal. So I'll just put that there. I was a little bit like all over the place with my emotions. Okay, I was gonna grab a nap time one. Also from Coffee Monsters Co. And by the way, I've really been enjoying using my tweezers to put down stickers. It's just kind of nice to be able to grab them and then it stays on there while I'm putting my stickers back in the file. All right, I think I'm gonna stick with that for now for the crabs. They're really cute. They have like little emotions on them, which I could use them as emoji stickers, but I'm also like, how realistic is that for me to be able to remember to use these as a way to convey emotion? So I'm just kind of setting them up as decoration more so than anything, just because they're colorful and, you know, they're cute. They have some little gold foiling. So that is my spread for this past week. Should I put something here? I'm gonna put this chef emoji because my family was very happy with the mead. My mom and my uncle, and was there somebody else or was it just us three for the first part of the night, had never had mead before. Oh, and my aunt. And so they seemed, well, my mom and my uncle, they seemed to enjoy it. And we had just kind of chosen some cheeses randomly from the store, which worked out pretty well. They were very tasty. The sorpressata was delicious. That's what I had for dinner. I didn't have any like leftovers or whatever we had earlier in the day. I had bread with butter and cheese and sorpressata and meat, and it was very nice. So now that I'm done rambling, I very much appreciate you sticking around and watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave any comments below or even any suggestions for, you know, how I should be planning out my day to be able to fit in, like, you know, to stay productive since I do work from home, but also to be able to, you know, try to get some chores done or, you know, time management stuff. So if you have any suggestions for that, I am certainly open to hearing what you gotta say. But anyway, I hope you all have a great week and stay cool and stay hydrated. Take care. Bye.